Hey y'all, and welcome back to the party. It's your girl Britt Reacts, and today we're reacting to Tom MacDonald, Clown World. Let's see what he has to say.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. You can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe
I'm offended by being offended that I yeah. Clown World. It's a circus out here, y'all. Be careful in these streets.
Even two genders, I'm not mad at the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts. We won't always agree. Nope, I don't hate all police. Nope, I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people. I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want. Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circle.
Ooh, this is modern segregation. This is setting up for civil war. That's a perspective. That's a perspective that I wonder if you put that in front of people, would it make them think? You know, like, would it make them really understand a little bit more? Like, do y'all see what's going on here? You're so busy cheering for that, but do you see what happens if I put this in front of you? Well, I wonder if it would change their minds, or at least expand their minds. That's a good one. That's a really, really good one.
Down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. When I was a child, the only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win. Then we stopped playing with each other, started hating on each other, started noticing the color of our skin. Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots, we love the country but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation, and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart but the people so dumb. We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No, I think picking sides divides. It's probably what has got us here. United States is great regardless. That's what we forgot in here.
That's the one that really, I just reacted to Home Free and I think it was like the Navy's band. Anyway, and it really, like, it was one of those moments where it's like, no matter what's going on in the United States, it is awesome to be able to live in this country where we are literally free to have opinions, to sit here and fight about everything. And I think that's like one of those things where it's like, if you could look at the bigger picture, maybe we could find common ground. It's like, I don't know. I also, like, grew up in this same kind of, like, I had friends of all colors. I didn't really begin to even feel the sting of racism, honestly, probably until late high school or into college. I knew what it was, but obviously I knew what it was. I just don't think, I feel like I was oblivious, and I wasn't around on either side. You know, like, family, it wasn't something we talked about or dealt with a lot. And I didn't have any, like, social interactions that it was an issue. I don't think it was until social media became a thing where, you know, people can film these injustices, or people can film their opinions, or these situations, and people started to pick sides, like he said. So I definitely agree with that. I don't think it didn't exist. I don't think these problems weren't there. I just think people were really focused on them until the age of social media, is really what I think.
Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is shutting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. They tell you be yourself and then they judge you on the internet till everybody hates you for it. If Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him, cause lately being negative's the real new normal. Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack, they lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of free condoms, cause common sense ain't that common. This is what they wanted, this is how they planned it. This is to control everyone on the planet. Then we put each other in caskets, protest and panic, and they take advantage to manage the damage. We won't always agree, no, freedom doesn't come free. No, there was people fighting, dying overseas, so that you could have freedom and be home. I think the elites are real, but they ain't drinking babies' blood. They're creating chaos so they have something to save you from. Black lives.
Yikes. Going back to the reaction that I did on the home free, it was I'm drawing a blank, of course. Dang it. I don't know. Just if you want to watch it, I can't even think of what the name of the song was. Just type in home free, and it was the most recent home free reaction that I did. But that was the realization to me, was there were these people in this band that were also part, I want to say it was the Navy, but please forgive me if I'm wrong, because my brain is trash. My memory is so bad. But to see these men who are fighting, these women that are fighting for us every day, but they were also like in the studio recording this song, was such a reminder of the fact that like I get to live the way that I live because they go out and fight for us. And it touched me. I cried. I actually it hit me out of nowhere. Like I wasn't feeling emotional. Then all of a sudden it like welled up in me. And I was just like, you know what? No matter the imperfections and some of the really bad things and people, because I really do agree with Tom when he says like, there are just really terrible people in our country, in office, you know, who have power, who have money. It doesn't mean the entire race or the entire group is awful. There are some really awful seeds. But all the trees in the forest aren't rotting. And so, yeah, I think sometimes it just takes a perspective shift. If you could just change your perspective, it would get a lot more done than trying to further the separation. And usually it's fueled by anger and pain and hurt, which are all negative things. And if we could change our perspective and try to infuse it with more positive things, like, okay, what do we have in common? Okay, what can we all agree on? Okay, can we find common ground in love and understanding? We could potentially see a lot more healing, because there is a lot more of us than there are of the people in Congress. There's a lot more of us than there are the people, you know, in Senate. A lot more of us than there are governors. A lot more of us than there are elected officials. So if us got it together, the people got it together, imagine.
Matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
I love the visual. You know, I saw someone say in the comments that they feel like Tom's choruses are super childish. And I first of all, I think all of his choruses are like they're bops. And I think, and this is my opinion, I could be totally wrong. Tom, if you ever watch this, feel free to chime in, correct me, whatever. But I think there are two reasons why he chooses these kind of sing-songy, almost elementary feeling, very simple choruses. One, because he's spitting hot fire on the verses. The verses are so jam-packed with like facts and thought-provoking things and big ideas that he almost has to simplify the chorus for us to understand. It's like he says it all, and it's all, you know, all the big SAT words in the verses. And then he's like, okay, for those of you who don't understand, here's a chorus that'll help. Here's a chorus that'll lay it out plain and simple in layman's terms for you. And then also, I think when you have a song that is very I don't think his music is polarizing. I think it's full of facts and people are afraid of facts, but neither here nor there. But when you do have a song that is so kind of heavy in subject matter, you have to, like, it's just a good music composition choice. It's a good production choice to keep it light on the chorus. It just is. Like, you don't want your song to feel heavy the whole way through. You want people to be entertained, and they can't be entertained if they're too busy feeling like they're carrying a cross on their back the entire 4 minutes. You know what I mean? I really enjoy his choruses. I think, like I said, they're like, I'm always bopping to the choruses. It's just, it kind of sums up the verses. So I don't know. Another truth bomb, another factual, actual 3 minutes and 37 seconds from Mr. Thomas McDonald. I love calling him Thomas from ever since I heard Nova call him Thomas. I don't know why I feel like I have the right. I'm sorry. Blame Nova. Anyway, loved it. Go have the day you deserve. Peace.